There are roads, and then there are legends. The Pamir Highway is a legend. It's a ribbon of tarmac and gravel that snakes through some of the most breathtaking and remote landscapes on Earth. Known as the M41, this road is more than a route. It's a journey into the heart of Central Asia, the roof of the world. For centuries, this region has been a crossroads of empires and home to people of incredible resilience. The Pamir conjures images of immense snow-capped peaks and valleys hiding ancient secrets. The road is rough, the altitude dizzying, and the conditions unpredictable, but that's its appeal. Here, you trade city skylines for a canopy of stars and traffic jams for herds of yaks. My journey began with a curiosity about these hidden corners and the people who call these mountains home. The Pamir Highway isn't just a road trip, it's an education in history, geography, and human endurance. It forces you to slow down, appreciate the simple things, and marvel at the scale of nature. What makes this road special is the feeling of being truly out there, on the edge of the known world. The Pamir Highway is an invitation to explore, to learn, and to be inspired, a journey that stays with you long after you return. Every great adventure has a starting point, and for the Pamir Highway, it's Dushanbe. The capital of Tajikistan is a city of contrasts. Soviet-era buildings, new monuments, and lush parks. It's where you gather supplies, find a sturdy vehicle, and prepare for the journey ahead. Leaving the city, the road climbs and the landscape transforms. Gentle hills become mountains, tarmac turns to gravel. You pass villages where life moves at a different pace. Children wave, donkeys and carts share the road. Here, you realize the journey is about every kilometer, not just the destination. The valleys near Tavildara are green and fertile, a stark contrast to the high-altitude desert ahead. Rivers crash through gorges and the road dictates your schedule. Landslides and swollen rivers are part of the experience. These moments force you to stop, breathe, and take in the scenery. You learn the rhythm of the road, trust your local driver, and share stories in a mix of languages. Bonds form quickly, forged by shared adventure. The world outside the window constantly changes, pulling you further from everything you know. One of the most extraordinary stretches of the Pamir Highway runs parallel to the Panj River. On your left is Tajikistan. On your right, just across the water, is Afghanistan. This isn't the Afghanistan from the news, just peaceful villages, farmers, and children by the riverbank. Borders here are just lines on a map. Life on both sides is remarkably similar. The road is carved into cliffs, often hanging above the river, with staggering views. You can see Afghan footpaths and wave to people across the water. They often wave back. It's a simple human connection that transcends politics. This is a living history lesson. You're traveling the ancient Silk Road, once trodden by merchants and explorers. The river was a boundary during the Great Game, echoing a time when this region was at the center of global power struggles. Driving alongside Afghanistan for hundreds of kilometers is deeply moving and challenges your preconceptions. You see resilience and a deep connection to the land. It's not just about looking at another country, it's about feeling a connection to the people who live there. Despite our differences, we are all part of the same human family living under the same sky. After days in rugged valleys, arriving in Korog feels like reaching an oasis. Nestled at the confluence of two rivers, Korog is the capital of Gorno-Badakhshan and a vital stop for travelers. The town is vibrant and green, with poplar-lined streets and a lively bazaar. Korog is home to the Aga Khan Foundation, whose impact is visible in education and community life. The Central Park is a hub for families and a testament to Pamiri spirit. The people are predominantly Pamiri, known for their hospitality and unique culture. It's common to be invited in for tea and bread, moments of genuine connection. A few days here let you recharge, enjoy local food, and experience the thriving community. Korog is proof that even in remote mountains, hope and progress can flourish. Leaving Korog, you can continue on the main highway or detour through the Wakhan Valley, a choice I highly recommend. The Wakhan is a fertile corridor separating Tajikistan from Afghanistan, with the Hindu Kush looming in the distance. This valley is steeped in history, once a route for explorers like Marco Polo and a buffer during the Great Game. The scenery is breathtaking: green fields, stone villages, and ancient fortresses on hilltops. Buddhist stupas and solar calendars hint at the region's diverse past. The Wakhan's people, Waki and Kyrgyz, are welcoming and eager to share their traditions. I was invited into a family home sharing salty milk tea and bread, communicating through smiles. The journey here is slower and more challenging, but infinitely rewarding. The silence is profound, the air clean, and the views endless. Snow-capped peaks of the Hindu Kush form a formidable wall to the south. The Wakhan Valley is the soul of the Pamir experience, a place of immense beauty and deep history. After the Wakhan Valley, the road climbs to the Pamir Plateau, a high-altitude desert of muted colors and vast emptiness. In the middle of this expanse is Murgab, the highest town in the former Soviet Union. Life here is tough long winters, thin air, and a landscape that tests endurance. The town is a collection of simple houses and a bazaar made from shipping containers, a hub for trade and social life. The population is mainly ethnic Kyrgyz, traditionally nomadic pastoralists. Despite harsh conditions, there's a strong sense of community and resilience. Staying in a guest house, you share simple meals and learn about daily life. It's a basic existence, but rich in human connection. You quickly appreciate the essentials: warmth, food, and companionship. Murgab is a lesson in humility, stripping away non-essentials to reveal what truly matters. The landscape is stark but uniquely beautiful: endless plateau, distant peaks, and profound silence. Standing on the edge of town, you feel awe at the tenacity of life here. It's a place that redefines your sense of what's possible. Leaving Murgab, the Pamir Highway climbs toward its highest point. The landscape becomes even more desolate, just rock, gravel, and endless sky. The air thins as you ascend into the heart of the High Pamirs. The climax is the Akbaital Pass, at 4,655 meters, the highest on the highway. The name means White Horse Pass, and the mountains are often dusted with snow, even in summer. The final ascent is slow, but reaching the summit is pure exhilaration. At the top, you're surrounded by a 360-degree panorama of stark mountains. The wind is cold, but the view is unforgettable, a moment of accomplishment. The descent is dramatic, winding into another vast valley. You might spot Marco Polo sheep, perfectly adapted to this harsh world. Crossing Akbaital Pass is a rite of passage, a challenge that leaves you with deep respect for the mountains. It's a defining moment of the journey. After Akbaital Pass, the highway descends to Karakul Lake, one of its most surreal sights. Karakul, or Black Lake, sits in a massive meteorite crater nearly 4,000 meters above sea level. The water shifts from deep turquoise to sapphire, set against stark, snow-capped mountains. The shoreline is a mix of salt marshes and sand, and the brackish water adds to the lake's eerie beauty. The village of Karakul is a windswept settlement of Kyrgyz herders. Staying here is a glimpse into isolated mountain life. Walking the shore is meditative. The silence is absolute, the scale overwhelming. You feel small in the face of such vastness, connected to the earth and the universe beyond. Nights in Karakul are cold, but the sky is ablaze with stars. No light pollution, just the Milky Way stretching overhead. The guest houses are simple, but the warmth of the people is immense. It's a place that feels like another world, a perfect end to a day on the high plateau. Karakul is a reminder of nature's power and the wonder of our planet. The final leg of the Pamir Highway leads from Karakul Lake to the Kyrgyz border at Kizil Pass. The landscape shifts. High-altitude desert gives way to rolling green hills as you descend into Kyrgyzstan. The journey ends in Osh, a city bustling with life and history. After the solitude of the Pamirs, Osh feels like a return to civilization. Smooth roads, lively markets, and a celebratory meal. You look back at photos, share stories, and realize the Pamir Highway is more than a road. It's a profound experience. This journey challenges and inspires, leaving you with a deep appreciation for the planet's beauty and human resilience. The landscapes are epic, the history rich, and the people unforgettable. Their kindness in such a harsh environment is a lesson in humanity. The greatest rewards come from the most challenging paths. The Pamir Highway is waiting, an adventure that will fill your heart with wonder and memories for a lifetime. Go and see it for yourself. Make it your own story. The world is full of treasures, and the Pamir Highway is one of its greatest.